Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and in the middle of a freezing cold day, I'd like to show you something that'll remind us of spring. Come on over and take a look at this car, please. We were really happy to get this car. It's a 1973 Triumph TR6, of which we've done a lot of TR6s, and you'll see a lot of the cars we present, we're very interested in the history of the car and what we can learn about the cars as we purchase them. This car we bought from a guy who had purchased it in 2018. The car had just completed a full restoration in 2018, and it was a very nicely done, comprehensive, very true to original restoration on the car. So he bought it in 2018, and then we purchased it from him recently. I'm going to call the color mallard green. I think that's what it is. You're welcome to correct me if I'm wrong. It's an interesting color to photograph. It is dark green with a blue hint to it. So you'll see in our photography, sometimes the car looks black, sometimes it looks blue, but it is definitely a deep, dark, non-metallic green with blue in it. And I think it's mallard, looking at the color chart. The car is a complete matching number car. We did get the heritage certificate on the car, so it's a correct VIN according to the plate on the door. It's also the correct body number, and it's the correct number on the engine. So complete matching number car. The car originally was magenta with a black interior. Now, of course, it's this mallard green with tan, and it is a leather interior, leather seats on the car. So let's take a look at the car. Overall, the car is in excellent condition. The front bumper is excellent. The lenses, the headlight rims, all of that are excellent. The grille and everything. The alignment of everything on this car, I would say, is better than average. Most TR6s are very average in their body alignment. This car has nice alignment everywhere. The doors, the hood, the boot. We did put a set of new Vredestein tires on it. When we got the car, we did our normal servicing, changed the oil and filter, did a safety inspection on it, and put a brand new set of tires on it. The engine compartment is nicely detailed, very well done. The only deviation from stock, it has a finned aluminum valve cover, which I think looks nice. Everything is nice and tidy. Of course, the original fender wells are the color of the paint, which they should be. It has a relatively new radiator shroud that was replaced during the restoration. It has the correct green hoses on it. So it was a high-level restoration done nicely. Everything on the car is functioning properly. It has the bullet mirrors on both doors. The sides of the car are very straight and true. Please take the time and look at all the extensive chassis photos we do of this car. You'll see a very clean underbody on the car, no rust on the car, excellent condition throughout. As we come over to the interior, and as I mentioned, better than average door fit. They're nice, they're closing nicely, the latches are working beautifully. Tan interior, all of this was replaced in the restoration. The top dash pad was new, the lower pad is new. It has new wood in the dash, which is beautiful. And here's the best part, this is a factory overdrive car. So according to the VIN, the heritage certificate, and here it is, it has the electric overdrive. It is working beautifully. You'll see in our test drive of the car, I show the operation of the overdrive both in third gear and fourth. All of the controls work on the car. I knew when we got this car it was a good one, and it drove, you'll see in my driving video, it drives just the way it should. Everything functions on the car. All of the heater controls work, the blower motor works, the AM/FM CD radio, which is a more modern unit, that is working. It also has a roll bar that was added to it, so this was added to the car. It's nicely finished. It has a nicely fitting boot cover, and it has a new top underneath. That was also replaced during the restoration of the car. And it's a nice tan top, which we have pictures of that in place. Coming along the rear of the car, it does have a luggage rack on the back. The back of the car is blacked out, as it should be. About the only real cosmetic thing I would say on the car, This left rear bumper side is a little worn. You can see it's stainless, I think, and it's showing a little bit of wear marks through the stainless. That's really the only cosmetic flaw in the car. It's hard to photograph it, but that could be replaced. The rear bumper's fine and the right side is fine. And let's see, here you can see it says Triumph Overdrive. The trunk is in excellent condition. That was all replaced during the restoration. It has the correct carpeting. And then underneath here, it has the correct spare, has an original on a redline tire. We have photographs of the trunk with the spare out. Excellent condition, no rust anywhere. And it appears that it always was a good car. Just looking at the car, it was restored, but I think they started with an excellent car to begin with. We also have with the car, we have a car cover that comes with it. We have a repair manual. We have a correct and original jack. This all comes with it. Also, the car came to us with a hardtop. So this goes with the car. It's an aftermarket hardtop that fits the car. I don't know if it's ever been installed on the car because it doesn't have the, you'd have to put holes in the header of the windshield to actually attach it, and they're not there right now. But it is a correct TR6 hardtop, and that goes with the car. It's in excellent condition. Coming along the right side of the car, and one thing to always look for, the first thing on a TR6 is how a restoration shop handled these seams. Over the years, so many shops fill these in, and they should not be filled. So this is correct. You should see all these seams. The right side door fits nicely also. Same thing, the new door cards, all of this was replaced during the restoration. The seats clearly also have new padding because it's beautiful. And another little detail to look for in restorations, and this drives me crazy, but the TR6s, when they're correct, you should push the glove box and it should open up a little bit so you can open it. People should replace this button with the spring, which turns the light on, but it serves a dual purpose and pushes the door out so you can open it easily. It also has the retaining strap here. So many restorations, they miss these little details, and this car was done very nicely, very well done. All those little details are correct on the car. Plus, it's an overdrive car. Looking at this side, you can see the air cleaner's nicely, it's original, nicely painted. Again, the green hoses, the correct hoses on the cooling system of the car, and just a beautifully detailed engine compartment on the car. So if you've been thinking about a TR6, this color green is gorgeous. Again, please look at all the pictures. It will look different in different light settings. In person, the car is gorgeous. It really looks great. It does have the British flags on the rear quarters. Just a cool looking car. And the addition of the overdrive makes it really pleasant to drive. It is an original, let's see here, it's got 53,000 miles. That is correct, an original on the car. We have the heritage certificate. We also have a documented book that we got with the car with a lot of photography of when it was freshly restored. So a lot of pictures of the chassis, the engine, just after the car was restored. And it still is pretty much in that same condition. Drives beautifully. If you have any questions, please contact us. I'll be happy to answer them. This is a really good one. It's a neat car. So thanks for taking the time and watching the video.